What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hi to the new subscribers. So it's been a while since I've updated anything on the car, and as you can see here, it's a lot further along than before. So as I said before, I work on things as I can. I don't necessarily have all the time to film, so this is kind of where I'm at. I got the engine has been rebuilt. It's all new bearings, rings, head gasket, all gaskets. The cylinders were good enough that I could just give them a hone. Bearings were good to begin with, so I just threw in some new bearings, thrust washer, timing belt, water pump, oil pump looked to be fine. So all in that aspect, it's pretty good. Transmission seemed to be okay. It's got a stage 4 or 5 eBay, like 6-pucks clutch in it. So see how long that lasts. Just reusing the starter. Over here, just the alternator that came, the alternator and the starter that came with the car and the engine all seemed to work, so I reused it. So the brake master cylinder is a AP1 S2000 unit, which clears master and cylinder. Everything clears with the D16a1 swap, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if I talked about the intake and stuff, but I like to pull the nipples out and tap them at 1/8 inch NPT. So I did all that. This is a 92 and up Civic fuel rail. Fits the A1 manifold. I have the gauge and the fuel pressure regulator. This is all, these two are off the old engine. And then I got my AN to my filter back here. It's kind of hard to see, but I got all new oil cooler lines. I got the turbo feed, Wix filter. I need to go through and tighten all the mounts and stuff, but this is just kind of in there. The radiators just from the old car. Waiting on some hoses and trying to figure that out, because on the EWs and stuff, everything comes out right here. So I'll have to get that figured out. And then the turbo manifold is not going to work like I had anticipated. As you can see, it sticks it out quite far. That would almost be sticking out the bumper, and then it puts it really low. So I have a cast manifold coming. Hopefully that'll shorten it up a little bit and not make it so low. But part of the reason with it being so low is because these engines are at a bit of a tilt. So if this was back a few more degrees, this would probably fit just fine. But I'm going to be just reusing the turbo from the EW. It's just a 48 trim or 57 trim. I can't exactly remember. And another thing with this, man, it is eBay quality, so it is slightly tilted. Turbo tilts, so that wouldn't even work with an exhaust if well, it could, but it'd be really hard. So that's kind of where we're at. I would like to point out, so with this engine, I'll be going ODB1, waiting on the distributor, but when you go ODB1, you can get rid of the cam sensor, and I just used a B-series cam plug with some RTV, so that seals that all up. Other than that, I'm working up on cleaning up the hubs, the new hubs and stuff, getting everything's cleaned up, getting painted. I have some of it outside already painted. But it's kind of where we're at. Working on the steering rack as well, the HF rack. So here pretty shortly, hoping this week or so, I'll be able to get the rack in and be that much closer to getting it ready to run. Manifold should be here tomorrow, so I'll be able to figure out how that's going to work. But I just want to give everybody a little update and just want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.